Hey guys, what's going on? Today I'm here with possibly the weirdest deck profile I'll ever make. This is just a fun deck that I've been experimenting with and trying to get to work. It's weird. It's weird in so many different ways. So, if you read the title, you probably thought, oh, this might be interesting, and clicked on it expecting something like possibly competitive. It's a little competitive. You can get out, first turn Dark Law/Ophion, which is pretty devastating, but it's mostly just for fun. It's been hard for me to make this work. I have experimented with a lot of different cards, a lot of different deck builds, some very different than others. So let's get into the build. Got my brother's sweet Dark Illusion playmat here. But anyway, starting off with the main deck, we got one Rescue Rabbit. Deck's pretty much built around this card. But what I wanted to do with this deck is make a deck that used one Rescue Rabbit, 3 Heliotropes, and 3 Sparkmans. So this was super difficult to get to work at all well. But these are my two favorite archetypes, Elemental Heroes and Evilswarms. Evilswarms because their art's cool and I like the lore. Elemental Heroes because they're super nostalgic and I love Sparkman. I had to make this work somehow, and so that's what the deck's based around. I'm saying it's not competitive like it as much as it could be, I guess. If I take out Sparkman, it could be like a lot more competitive, but I don't want to do that. I love Sparkman, so I'm keeping him in here. So this is what the deck's based around, this 7-card core right here. But for the rest of the Evilswarms, I'm just playing 2 Mandragora, sort of for consistency to get out Ophion more quickly. With Mandragora, it can also be useful for just Ixies, spamming other Ixies monsters, because it can special summon itself. So it can go with Heroes, and it can go with Evilswarms pretty well. Then for the rest of the heroes, I've got 3 Shadow Mist, because no hero deck is really complete without Shadow Mist, and then 2 Bubble Man, because I don't need 3. The deck doesn't revolve around Bubble Man as much. Which would make sense, because I'm running the 3 Sparkman and other stuff. If you need the 3rd Bubble Man, you're probably doing something wrong. If I could run Stratos, I might run a 3rd Bubble Man in this, but currently, only 2 Bubble Man. Then I'm playing 2 Summoner Monk and 2 Goblinberg to get out Shadow Mist faster, to go into your Xyz plays a lot quicker, as you would with any hero deck, really. And then, for the newest addition to the deck, we got 2 Thunder King Ryos. This thing, I love that it's at 2 now. I can play my second one. I've had 2 for so long, and I was like, what? Why is it limited now? I remember when it was at 3 back in like 2011. It was so much fun. Yeah, so 2 Thunder King Ryo. It can prevent your opponent from searching out cards. The only problem is it can prevent you from searching out stuff, so you gotta know when to play it. Also prevents special summoning, which is amazing, so good card. Definitely great for this like anti-meta weird deck build. Then for spells, 3 E-Call, 3 Mass Change, 2 Hero Lives. You don't need the 3rd one because the deck doesn't revolve around Shadow Mist as much, and usually you're just going to pitch this with Summoner Monk anyway. But you've got like 20 monsters, so you don't need the 3rd Hero Lives. You still go through your deck really quickly. 2 Instant Fusions because Norden is amazing. 2 Mystical Space Typhoon. This should be a Dust Tornado. This should be a Twin Twisters, but yeah, I don't have mine right now, so I'm just using MST for the time being. 1 Rhoda, because there's so many warriors in this deck. 1 Pandemic, because you got to search it out with Ophion. You don't want to draw into this card, but searching it out with Ophion for protection is really nice. 1 Raigeki, because it's really a staple in any sort of deck nowadays. So that's it for spells. For traps, I'm playing 2 Call the Haunted. You don't need the 3rd one because of the 20 monster count. You're not going to need a 3rd Call the Haunted. I had to take 1 out to make room for Thunder King and stuff. So, then 2 Dark Bribes, because I love Dark Bribe, negating stuff. Your opponent usually doesn't expect Dark Bribe nowadays. It's not played as much as it used to be. So that's good. And then 1 Bottomless, because Bottomless is good. Preventing your opponent from summoning stuff and whatnot. For the extra deck, we got 3 Dark Law. You can get out 3 Dark Laws super quickly in this deck. It's amazing. Like, I thought about running Mass Change too, so I could Mass Change the Evilswarms. I've playtested with it and stuff. I don't honestly like it because of the discard cost. It can help get rid of some of your normal monsters if they're just bricks in your hand and you need to summon Bubbleman. That's one of the reasons I cut Bubbleman down to 2. But if you have to discard your normal monsters, if you have to go minus to just to get rid of stuff in your hand, it's not usually good. I did not want to play Mass Change 2, and there aren't enough targets for Mass Change 2 to make it effective, really. So just the 3 Mass Change and then 3 Dark Law and stuff. 1 Acid, because Acid's good. Dark Law Acid combo is really nice. You banish all your opponent's spells and traps, so that's a good card. And 1 Koga, because we needed the target for Sparkman, so Koga's the target. 2 Ophion. You don't need a third one, because there just aren't enough Evilswarms in here to go and do a third Ophion. For the other Evilswarms, we got Bahamut and Ouroboros. Bahamut can take control of your opponent's monsters, which is good. Ouroboros you probably want to go into pretty often. If you go into it first turn, you can make your opponent have a 4-card hand during your turn, so 5-card hand during their turn, and basically drag them down to your level, which is sweet. It's happened to me before, so really good. 1 Master Key Beetle, because you got a lot of darks in this deck that you can seize into. So Master Key Beetle is really nice. 1 Castel, 1 Excalibur, 1 101, and 1 Dweller. These are all pretty much staples. Excalibur can become a 4,000 beater. Castel can return things to the deck. 101 can take your opponent's monsters and use them as Xyz materials. And Dweller can negate the effects of your opponent's cards in their graveyard. And then 1 Norden, because it's a Norden, and you run Instant Fusion. So that's it for the entire deck. If you like this weird deck profile, remember to leave a like. If you have any suggestions for how this could work, please tell me, because I want to get this to work so badly. Just, the only rule is it has to use these 7 cards. The 3 Heliotropes, the 3 Sparkman, and the 1 Rescue Rabbit. So, that was my deck profile for the day, for the week maybe. See you guys later. Bye.